I'm R.D. Burrell, and you're about to enter Judgment, Child Support Court, the criminal side, where the judge makes a decision based on evidence. Can you? The cases are up.
Ms. Tiller, you are on the docket today. You're charged with felony criminal non-support. Larry Nichols says that between October of 2010 and June 10th of 2011, you have fallen behind $1,000 in your child support. Now, right now, you have a $5,000 bond.
Excuse me?
Right now, you have a $5,000 bond.
Oh, you're giving me a $5,000 bond?
Well, this case, when the warrant was signed, the $5,000 bond was set, and that was on, actually, wait a minute now, so you are a walk-in. I'm trying to think when this was generated. This was generated on June the 10th. So on June the 10th, a judge signed this warrant and put a $5,000 bond on it. So right now you have a $5,000 bond, right?
I didn't know. I didn't know anything about it until. Okay. Well, I mean, I knew I was behind. Right. But I didn't know anything about a warrant or anything like that.
Here's our problem.
Okay.
Since September of '09, you have not made a voluntary payment of child support, right? So you go
Yes,
September '09, September of 10, and then we got 8 months, so we got 20 months of no child support.
Yes, sir.
And you're supposed to be paying $70 a week. So your arrearage is at, the money that you have not paid, is at $4,500.
Jesus.
Yep. Now for me, I don't really see any way that you don't go to jail today. You don't have this $5,000 bond. In a second, I'm going to ask you a question, but I need to talk to you a little bit before we get to that point. You have an absolute right to remain silent. If I ask you a question, you can say, I prefer not to answer that, and I just have to accept that and respect that. So there'll be no negative consequences about you saying, I prefer not to say that. But if there's some way that we can get past this, some way that you don't have to go to jail, it'd be great to, be a wonderful thing to get to. But the kind of things that I need to hear is that I have $500 that I could pay today toward my child support. That'd be 10% of what you're behind, maybe a little better than that, but not a whole lot. Or that I have employment, I have evidence that I'm employed, and me paying this $70 a week is not a real issue. So I'm going to ask you if there's anything that you have to say on your behalf today.
Your Honor, the only thing I have to say on my behalf is that I've been ill real bad. I've been in the hospital a lot, and I have given Larry money when he needed it. Like, you know, I have given him money.
All right.
And as far as receipts and stuff like that, I mean, he would have to come in here. You'd have to subpoena him and ask him, you know, whether or not.
We're going to do that. We're going to do that.
Okay, whether or not I give him, you know, any money or not. I did file for disability. I do have 3 check stubs. I have been trying to work, but with my illnesses, it's hard. But you know what? I just have to. If I drop dead at work, I will, because I don't want to go to jail. I want to go ahead and pay my child support.
Let me ask you this. So you have filed for disability. Do you have a lawyer helping you with that?
No, sir, I don't really know anything about it. I just got, like, the papers, and then I have, like, I worked for a temp service is what I did. Uh-huh. And it's like, you know, everybody else says it's hard to get work when you get work and stuff like that. But, I mean, I got these 3 check stubs. I am capable of going and, you know, begging for work and probably getting it and not having a problem paying the $70 a week.
Bill, let's see what her check stubs look like.
They're not very much, Your Honor. Like I said, it's really hard for me to work due to my illnesses. And being admitted in and out of the hospital and things of that nature, it is a little hard. But when it comes to jail and illnesses, I'll just drop dead at work if I have to, because I'm prepared to go to work and pay the $70. I'm going to be honest, I don't want to go to jail. Nobody does. You hear this all day, I'm sure.
Right.
But I'm giving you my word that.
Okay, hang on. Don't give me your word.
I know.
I just don't want.
Okay.
I can't. you know, that doesn't help you much. Anyway,
Okay.
here's the deal.
I understand.
I'm going to release you on your own recognizance.
Okay.
We're going to pass this case. Now, you're entitled to a hearing 20 days from today's date, right? 20 days from today's date. I can get you a lawyer if you need a lawyer. I think I'm going to get you a public defender.
Okay.
And the issue 20 days from today's date will be whether a felony crime was committed and whether you likely committed that crime. Now, if the county convinces me of that, this case goes to the grand jury. The grand jury will have a chance to indict you on a felony crime of felony criminal non-support. If they indict you, then the decision is whether you have to go out to Pee Wee Valley, the women's penitentiary, for not paying your child support, right? The other way that we could do this is we could pass this case further out into the future, where you could demonstrate your commitment to living free by paying your child support. So what I need to know today, Ms. Tillery, do you want the express lane to the penitentiary?
No, sir.
All right, so you want to demonstrate your commitment to living free.
Yes, sir.
There's a waiver of the rule. We're going to pass this case to, let's go to the 28th of July. Now, have you been in court all day, Ms. Tillery?
Yes, sir.
Now, every day I get one of these documents. This is yours in this case.
Yes,
It
sir.
shows me the last 15 payments that you've made in this case.
Yes, sir.
Now, I'm releasing you on your own recognizance, provided you pay this $70 every week.
Yes, sir.
Now, when we come back here on July the 28th, and I don't see the $70 paid every week, you are likely to have your bond revoked, and then you get to go to jail.
I don't want to go to jail, and in the condition I'm in, I don't want a felony.
All right. Well, we'll see you back here on
My wedding
July
date.
the 28th.
Can justice be balanced? You don't want to find out in child support court. Until next time, take care of your business.